Hey guys, today's video is something a little bit different. It's a baking video. So I have made these incredible vegan strawberry, orange and chocolate chunk muffins, and oh my god, they're amazing. And I can say that without being all big-headed because the recipe that I've used is actually from the absolutely lovely Pam, who is a blogger at Spamella B. I'm going to put all of her links below, but this is 100% her recipe. She sent it to me, she said go ahead, use it, and it has turned out wonderfully. So I'm going to take you through the whole thing in just a second. I'm going to be putting this video on both my main channel and What the Health, my health and fitness channel. So if you're watching from one channel or the other, please feel free to subscribe to the other one. I'm going to put all the links below for that as well. So without further ado, let's get into the baking video. So first up, I took some buckwheat flour, and I found this at Holland & Barrett, and I took 1 cup measured out in these funky little pink measuring cups. I then pop that into my big glass mixing bowl. Then I grabbed some almond flour. Again, this was from good old Holland & Barrett. And again, I took a whole cupful of this. Now you can see there's some little lumpy bits going in, but I found a way to get rid of those in just a second, but filled up that cup. So I just took a fork and made sure that those lumps weren't too much of a problem. Then I popped it into the mixing bowl too. Next up, flaxseed. This one is Linwood's. You can get it from supermarkets, and I think I got it from Holland & Barrett. And I took 3 tablespoons of the flax seeds and popped them into that big old mixing bowl too. Then I took some baking powder. This was really cheap from Aldi, and I took 1 teaspoon of this and just popped it into the bowl. Then some good old coconut sugar again from Holland & Barrett. I love this stuff, I use it for everything. And I took half a cup of this coconut sugar for the mixing bowl. Then grabbed a big old orange, and I've used this for 2 things, but first up it's for the zest. So I zested the whole thing, which took a little bit of time, but it was worth it for the delicious smells and aromas that filled the kitchen and also my hands. It smelled really good by the end of it. Then I mixed up all of those dry ingredients together with my good old spoon, just until all the little lumps were gone. So you can see that I'm flattening out those lumps as well with my big mixing spoon. I used to have this lovely pink mixing bowl that went with it, but I dropped it on the floor and it broke. Then I took 50 grams of this vegan chocolate, which is the moo-free vegan chocolate. Now in Pam's recipe, she recommends using raw vegan chocolate, but this is a milk vegan chocolate, so I guess it's a bit of a cheat, but I just chopped it into chunks. Then I took some good old strawberries. These are so sweet at the moment, they're delicious. And again, I chopped them up, and I had a cupful of these fresh strawberries for the muffins. Then I mixed these 2 ingredients into the big bowl as well, just so that they all kind of covered with the dry ingredients, so gave them a good old stir. Next up, I took that orange, cut it in half, and then squeezed out all of the juice, which was really satisfying. So yeah, just chopped it up, squeezed it all out. Luckily there were no pesky pips that were getting in the way, so that was really, really lucky, but I would have just picked them out if there hadn't been any that fell in. Then some trusty coconut oil. I scooped out 2 tablespoons of this, melted it, and then poured it into the mixture. Then a little bit of organic vanilla extract from Marks & Spencer's. I took 1 teaspoon of this. Very important to remember it's a teaspoon and not a tablespoon. I have put a tablespoon in a baking recipe once. It was a disaster. Then I took my good old Alpro almond milk. This one's unsweetened. And I had a cupful of this that I popped into the mixing bowl. Then the major stirring began, and I gave it a really good mix with all of those ingredients, and the strawberries stayed nice and chunky, which is always good. I didn't want to batter it too much and squish them into the mixture. I just gave it a good mix. Then I greased my 6 muffin tray with some coconut oil on a little bit of kitchen roll. I think coconut oil is brilliant for this. Then I very messily spooned all of the mixture into the muffin tray to the top of each one because they're gonna rise in the oven, so I just made sure that they were as even as possible, and the mixture was the perfect amount for this, so it was brilliant. Then I popped it into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Popped them on the middle shelf there. That was for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I brought them out once they were risen and golden looking, and they just looked superb. So I let them just chill for about half an hour in their little baking tray before I took a wire rack and then just transferred them to there until they were totally cooled. And there we have it, the beautiful orange, strawberry and chocolate muffins in all of their glory. I can confirm that they are delicious, and I will be making them again very soon because I have most of the ingredients already in, so it's perfect. So I've just had the time of my life digging into one of those muffins. So delicious. So delicious. I'd actually filmed myself eating a little bit of it before, but I had to refilm the footage because it was super dark. So you've lucky people, you don't have to watch me stuffing my face with these like nice healthy muffins, but oh my goodness, they were amazing. So thank you so much for watching. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. Leave me a comment below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and come back to see me soon. Mwah. Bye.